They built their heaven on silence and sold the echoes for gold. They told us the future would sing, but all we heard was the buzz of machines. We planted dreams in concrete cracks and painted halos on riot masks. I saw a saint on a subway floor, preaching love to a locked glass door. We are the ghosts they voca to bury, names erased, but memories heavy. We shine in the static, we hum in the wires, marching barefoot through their empire. The teachers are broke, the poets are muted, but truth still dances on walls unpolluted. I kissed the sky where borders bled and found no nation in the thread. We rode a flag from candlelight and lit it up in silent fight. We are the ghosts they forgot to bury, stories sharp and never weary. We sing through the noise, we bend through the flame. No map can hold a wandering name. So if the world forgets to dream, let's haunt it. Gently, loudly, together. They asked me to wear a suit of silence, but I showed up barefoot with a grin. I saw a preacher playing chess with a mirror in a Sunday dress. He said the kingdom's closed for lunch, then laughed and spilled his holy punch. My neighbor prays to a TV screen. She swears the static keeps her clean. But I'd rather scream into the wind than kneel to gods I can't offend. And if you ask me what is real, I'll say whatever makes you feel. The truth wears no tie, it don't sing in tune, it just smokes your doubt in a back room full of room. No medals for the honest, no shelter for the shy, but I'd rather bleed in daylight than bow beneath the light. The paper said I should behave like freedom came pre-shaved, but I was born with open hands, not for clapping, for building lands. My teacher said now dream in parts, so I drew maps on broken hearts. I flunked their test but passed the flame, and set their handbook into rain. If truth is naked, why dress your fear in uniform? Let it shake, let it howl, let it kick the chapel door. The truth wears no tie, it don't beg or plead, it just shows up drunk in the moment that you bleed. You won't find it in their sermon or their overpriced goodbyes, but it's there when you look your mirror in the eyes. What you believe in, tell them whatever won't lie to me, then walk away without a tie.
The sun called in sick today, and the sky wore my grandfather's tie.
A clock with no numbers taught me to swim in a bowl where the parliament fish all grin. They argue in Morse, then vanish in tea, while pigeons write headlines in binary. I asked a lamppost about time and fate. It blinked once, then levitated. Electric fish in the parliament bowl, telling secrets to a jelly bean soul. Ride the train made of candlelight. We're late for nothing, and that feels right. My mirror declared itself sentient last night. It challenged the toaster to a debate on light. A poet threw haikus into a blender. Now truth smells faintly of warm suspender.
You can't buy silence, but you can rent it from the man in the invisible fez.
Electric fish in the parliament bowl. I'll be the moon with the cinnamon scroll. History's tattooed on a snail's back, but no one's bothered to read the facts.
If this song makes sense, please consult your dreams for clarification.
Well, hey! the future this morning. It ordered chaos with a side of grace. They built a wall out of morning news and served it warm with shame and juice. I asked the sky if it still believed. It laughed and rolled up its cosmic sleeves.
What time is love?
It's whenever we stop the clock.
Where does hope live? Behind your name.
Behind your neighbor's broken lock. Oh, had breakfast with the future and it paid the bill in flowers. Said truth is just a DJ spinning mercy by the hour. Yeah, I shook hands with tomorrow. It had glitter in its grin. Said we'll make peace a habit. Now pass the oxygen. The revolution wears polka dots and dances barefoot in parking lots. The king forgot his golden spoon, so he fed the rich with the plastic moon. We don't need permission to be electric soul. We're the answer to the question that nobody stole. Yeah, I had breakfast with the future and it toasted every sin with marmalade of memory and coffee spiked with spin. We danced atop the stock exchange and sang a lullaby to greed with spoons made out of kindness and plates of planted seed. Tomorrow's coming anyway. Might as well cook it something beautiful. I didn't mean to scare the morning, but I woke up guilty again. I once told the sky to keep my secrets, but the clouds grew heavy with regret. I left a rose on your side of the silence, hoping you'd still water it. And I see you in the steam on my mirror, in the songs the traffic sings near the pier. I apologize to the wind for blowing out your name again, to the birds who heard me lie and carried it across the sky. I apologize to time for wasting all its favorite lines, but mostly, love, I apologize to you. You dance with patience in a house of thunder, while I try to fold lightning into lullabies. Your shadow still visits my coffee cup and asks me gently why. Some truths don't echo until the room is empty. Some hearts don't break, they kneel. I apologize to the wind for turning calm into a sin. To the moon I begged for light, then cursed her glow that final night. I apologize wasted time for making shame a nursery rhyme. But mostly, love, I apologize to you. If you ever hum my name in sleep, let it be the version that forgives.
They told me time was a ladder, so I threw it into the sea.
The clock that refused to march sits quiet in my hand. Each tick is a question, each talk a reprimand. They sold me days in plastic jars with labels reading truth. But when I opened one, it screamed and smelled like broken youth. I wore a suit of second thoughts and danced with doubt beneath the clocks. Oh, we are not the ones they planned. We are the pause, not the command. We are the flame inside the freeze, the cracked reflections in their screens. The children draw their mothers' names in chalk on prison walls and whisper jokes to satellites who never take their calls. A poet taped his mouth with stars and sang in silent screams till shadows bloomed in Parliament and swallowed all their schemes. This isn't revolution, this is remembering who we were before the script. Oh, we are not the ones they planned. We are the ink they couldn't stand. We are the fire they tried to lease, the hunger that won't sign for peace. So the clock that refused to march now ticks in every chest, not as a timekeeper, but as a wild request. There's a mirror made of rain outside my door. It shows me places I've never been before. A child of glass with birds in his mouth. He sings to the silence and slowly melts out. I dreamed of a king who gave up his throne to build a city out of broken telephone. The statues whispered all night in reverse, their mouths full of riddles, their eyes full of thirst. And the moon, it blinked like a tired machine spinning songs no one else could quite glean. So I walk through mirrors made of rain, trading thoughts with a dancing hurricane. I've kissed the sky, it tasted like rose, but I smiled anyway, 'cause dreamers must. My shadow taught me how to fly today. Said the rooms are just clouds that won't stay. A letter arrived from the end of time, scribbled in laughter, sealed with a rhyme. If the world's a stage, let's forget our lines. We'll improvise with stars and lemon rinds. So I walk through mirrors made of rain, wearing clocks as hats, singing through pain. I built a house from unfinished thoughts. It's crooked, it's perfect, it's all that I've got. Close your eyes, now open the sky. The truth lives where the daydreams lie. Today I taught my shoes to sleep in. They thanked me by dreaming of clouds. I wrote a list of things I've lost and folded it into a paper clock. It ticked once, sneezed and flew away, somewhere between Tuesday and yesterday. The moon left me a voicemail again. Says she misses when we made pretend. I taught my shoes to sleep in, hung my thoughts on a violin. I asked my name if it still fit. It shrugged and wore a tiny split. I blinked, the room began to spin. So I taught my shoes to sleep in. I met a mirror who told the truth, but only in dreams or photo booths. A pigeon sold me a jar of light, said keep it warm and out of sight. There's a logic to the leaves that fall late, and a reason why clouds never debate. I taught my shoes to sleep in, trained my coffee to begin, before my thoughts could interfere with what the window wants to hear. I made a bed inside my grin and taught my shoes to sleep in. silence had a home, would we dare knock? I wrote your name in yesterday's tea, but the cup cracked softly just like me. The radio whispered someone else's song. I waited for mine, but it never came on. And maybe that's the cost of grace, a quiet line on someone's face. If silence had a home, would it sound like us alone? Two chairs that never speak, still warm in what we seek. If peace could hum a tune, it'd be out of key by noon, but I'd still sing it soft and slow. If silence had a home. You said the moon was just a hole where tired light pours out its soul. I nodded and poured some wine, wished every truth could sound like mine. They asked me where the love went. I said, it's whispering in wait, like a door that's never locked, but still no one's walked through late. If silence had a home, it would echo all we've known. The words we never write, the hands we hold too tight. If dreams could pay the rent, then loneliness is heaven sent. Still I'd live here all alone if silence had a home. Would you knock, or would you just wait with me? I found your name written on a cloud. It smiled, then vanished into sound. You were standing where the silence grows, in a garden made of yes and no. The wind bowed down to kiss your cheek, and time stood still to let you speak. And you said peace is not a place or a plan, it's just the way you hold my hand. Peace looks like you, like the way your eyes undo all the wars I never knew. When I breathe in, I feel the truth. Peace looks like you. You built a song out of falling leaves and sang it to the space between beliefs. Even the stars began to sway, like they'd waited to hear you pray. If peace had a face, it would smile like forgiveness and walk barefoot through fire, just to listen.
Peace looks like you, like a sunrise breaking through every fear I painted blue. You don't even need to prove. Peace just looks like you.
So if the world forgets its tune, I'll hum your name